What happened to make Krept's baby mother just come out of the blue, just calling Muhammad a false prophet and just talking down on Muslims? Where did this come from, man? You get me? This is just so random. I've seen this for like the last 2 days. I was away, so I didn't have my equipment around me to do a video or whatnot. But yeah, man, I gotta speak on it. It's like, yo, was she? Did she feel like this when she was with Krept? Why has this just come out of nowhere? These are my questions. You get me? Have they been having an argument back and forth about it, and she's took it to social media? But this just seems random, man. Everyone's on there saying she's Islamophobic and she's out of line for talking like this and all that. Krept ain't even respond. Krept did put up a little. I'll show you how Krept didn't respond. He didn't write a statement or nothing, but it's just mad, man. Like, because yo, did she feel like this when she was with Krept? You get me? Did she feel like this when she was with him? What was their relationship like? Then was it like one of them things where, because you can be like, you being a Muslim and your girl being a Christian, it's kind of a conflict of interest, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? Because unless you just both come to agreement where you're just at the point like, yo, I believe what I believe and you believe what you believe. You don't try and drag me into what you believe, and I don't try and drag you into what I believe. We just leave it where it's at. I don't know. Maybe it was one of them ones, but even that, yeah. If people are really strong about their religion, at the beginning, yeah, that might work, but down the line, for the long run, it's not going to work. You get me? It's not going to work. That's just being honest. Me, I'm more of a man, like, I'm not really into religion. I'm more of a man that, like, energies and all that. Energy's more spiritual thing. Something like that. That's more me. You get me? But at the end of the day, if people believe what they believe, I'm not mad. I'm not trying to tell people, no, I don't believe this, or you shouldn't wear it. Now, that's on them. You get me? That's on them. How they feel is how they feel. Now, that's me, and it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't like that. A lot of people will tell you, oh, you're wrong. And I'm not saying no one's wrong. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying no one's wrong. I'm just more kind of like running with what feels the most realist to me. Not to say that other things don't feel realist to me. I'm just, like I said, I just go off energies and all that. You get me? Gut instinct and whatnot. That's just me. But I ain't mad at no one else for being religious or being Christian or being Muslim or whatnot. That's on, you know what I'm saying? I get that everybody ain't gonna be on the same, you know what I'm saying? Everyone ain't gonna be on the same path or whatnot. But let's get into what she was saying anyway. Must have put this on her Snapchat, yeah. Someone's tweet, yeah. So Mike Signorelli, you get me? And he tweeted something like, I found Muhammad in the Bible, Matthew 24:11. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. So she's basically trying to say that Muhammad's a false prophet. You get me? Like, where's this just come from though? Why did she just put this up? That's crazy, man. You just put that up out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? Even if you feel like that, you got a big following and all that. Why would you just put that out there like that? You can believe what you want. If you want to believe that he's a false prophet, if you want to believe that, why don't you just keep that to yourself, man? You get me? It's going to cause outrage, but you probably don't even care. Let's get it. Well, let's see what happens after this, yeah. So obviously, when she put that up, someone's responded saying, this interpretation is offensive and not supported by credible scholars. Muslims respect Jesus and the Bible. Please show the same respect in return. So she must be a Christian, and this is what I'm getting from it. You get me? This is what I'm getting from it. She's a Christian, and then she's put, I will never respect a false God who is sending people to hell. I respect the people who believe enough to let you know the God you serve is false. Many Muslims are living righteous lives and have a heart for God, but it's the wrong one. If you don't agree, just ignore my post. I'm not debating anymore. You get me? At the same time, like, you can't put out that kind of post and then tell people to ignore your post, Because people are really, you get me? People are strong behind their religion. You get me? People are strong behind their religion. So you can't think you're going to put out a post and think, yo, people just don't. Yo, what did you expect? You get me? What did you expect? Of course, people are going to respond. You know what I'm saying? And debate. You're saying, yo, the God you serve is false. The way you wording stuff is just wrong. You get me? The way you word it, the way you word. What makes her God more believable than a Muslim's God? What can she say to make it more believable? You get me? Because at the end of the day, religion relies heavily on belief. Do you know what I'm saying? So she just sounds ignorant to me. I'll be honest. He's saying, yeah, your God you serve is fake, and my God is real. Basically, you get me? What? Someone could say that to her, and what she got to say back to that? The same angle she's using to say that their God's fake, the same angle someone could say that to her back. You get me? Because what more proof has she got that her God's real, that a Muslim ain't got, that their God's real? You know what I'm trying to say? And obviously, she put, just ignore my post, I'm not debating anymore, but you know, people must have been onto her because she put up another post after, which is expected because, yo, you can't tell people just ignore your post. That you can't tell people to ignore that. And then she's put up another post saying the way some Muslims feel when I say what I say is how I feel when Jesus is just a prophet. He didn't die on the cross, and he isn't a God is said. Well, that's what people, you get me? That's probably how some people feel to her as well, isn't it? So, you know what I'm saying? People, I just look at it like people just gotta respect other people's things. And even if you say, I don't believe that Jesus didn't die on a cross. You don't have to say Jesus didn't. It's how you word your stuff. You get me? And she could say the same thing. I don't believe Muhammad was a real. If she don't believe that, you know what I'm saying? There's still gonna be people that take offense to that, but it's better than the way she's wording it, just straight saying rare, rare, rare. Because if someone just gets upset at you saying, yo, I don't believe that, then that, you know what I'm saying? You're not saying it in a rude way, you're just saying. But some people are so strong about their beliefs, they're still going to take it away. You get me? Throwing your toys out of the pram isn't going to change my beliefs or stop me from spreading the truth. Telling the truth sets people free. I'm not Islamophobic. That is silly, but I'm also not going to be forced to make an apology, standing boldly in what I believe. You get me? That's cool. Like, if you believe what you believe, then you're going to stand on it safe, cool. But you can't be mad when people come for you the way you said it. You get me? Because you're actually kind of insulting people. You know what I'm saying? You're being too harsh, man. You could have said your things much better, but then she kind of dumbs it down a bit, and she must understand the way she was saying things is offending people because she's put I'm a work in progress, and so execution could be better. That, like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? More context to explain my faith and beliefs would work better, so it didn't feel like exclusion to Islam alone, because I believe this about every religion, every single religion and way of being that doesn't follow Christ. You get me? So she's saying that you ain't Christian, or she's saying basically, you ain't Christian, or you other religions, all your gods are fake, they're not real, they're rare, well, and don't get it twisted. There's probably a lot of other people that are not Christian and they got their religious, they got their beliefs here, but they probably just believe the same. They probably agree with her, like with their religion, but they're just not so brazen with it. You get me? Don't get it twisted. There are some people that are brazen with it, but there's just some people that believe how she believes. There's Muslims out there that believe what she believes are everyone else's God is fake and all that, but you know, when you're kind of in the public eye and all that, it's not a good look to, well, not a good look. It's not the right move to just be coming out and talking like this. You're gonna get bare backlash. You get me? There's bare people. She's upset a lot of people. Do you know what I'm saying? And what's mad is your baby father is a Muslim. So if you feel this strongly, you wouldn't even be with your baby father in the first place, I believe anyway. Why would you even be with a man who's a Muslim if you're so strong about that, yeah, and you think everyone else's God ain't real and whatnot, yeah? Why would you be with a guy that serves a whole different God to you? Because I don't know this girl, you know, but she sounds heavily religious. So why would you even go there then? You know what I'm saying? Or is this something that you just started feeling? I don't know. Did she convert to Christianity after or something? Was she kind of more following like Islam before or something and then broke up with him and then now she's kind of seeing Christianity? I don't know, man. You lot probably know more in the comments, but that's all I'm saying, because I don't get why would you even get with someone, yeah, if you feel that strong about this. That's all I'm saying. And so Krept spoke and said nothing about this, but he did respond in a way that he was taking a dig at her. We're gonna put that up now. So here's Krept's Instagram, yeah. And if you look at his DP, yeah, it's their daughter, him and Sasha's daughter. And look, he's got the daughter in a hijab. You get me? So that's how he put that up after her statements. You get me? So this is clearly just a reply to her. Even he ain't put out no statement or said nothing. I wonder how she feels so strongly about her beliefs. I wonder how she feels about that. You get me? Does she let her daughter wear that when she's with her, or do you reckon it was just when she let her daughter be with him? The way she's so strong on her religion, I doubt when she's at home just with her, because her and Krept ain't together no more. So I doubt when she's at home together that she's just letting her daughter wear that. She's probably taking it off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just Krept didn't even rise to you get me and whatnot. He just put that as the response. But yeah, man, that's mad still. You get me? It's mad. I just wonder. That's all. I just like to know, like. I just like to know how long you been feeling like this? Because you've been with Krept for a while. How long you been feeling like this to be really doing stuff like that? Because you was with my man, who you know almost. You wouldn't even. I don't know, man. It wouldn't even make sense that you be with him in the first place if you felt so strongly about it. But let me know what you lot think, man. What do you lot think? Do you think she's out of order for saying it, or do you think that she was just speaking her truth and standing on what she's saying? You get me? If you're watching this video, man, subscribe to my channel and we're roll to 500 subscribers. Leave some comments below what you think, your opinions and all that. I'm out, bro. Says world.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.